here's a trigger warning. This video talks about sexual assault. A beta tester who was in Horizon World, one of the worlds created by Meta, this is what her Facebook post said. Sexual harassment is no joke on the regular internet, but being in virtual reality adds another layer that makes the event more intense. Not only was I groped last night, but there were other people who supported this behavior, which made me feel isolated in the plaza. And the plaza is the virtual environment's central gathering place. There are many people circulating this topic and talking about this like a joke, like, dude, it's just a video game. But when the vision for this technology means someday incorporating physical touch, with many of us working remotely from home and in the metaverse, this is just the first red flag of what's becoming a huge problem. But after that, there's not that many articles about this. Could it be because that right now, the metaverse is more interested in adopting users than it is about protecting its individual user? Are they on that part of the hockey stick where they need mass adoption prior to mass moderation? I don't think so. I think right now, whenever we have a new platform, those platforms have obligations and duties to the general public that they hope to serve. I think that those platforms should already have moderation tools in place, and they shouldn't just be little bubbles that people can escape to if they feel like they're being sexually assaulted or sexually harassed. Because then you're telling women, you're telling people, you're telling men that if they're getting sexually harassed in your environment, instead of stopping the sexual harassment, you're telling them that they can go play off in a separate room that's now called a safe space. One of the vice president for Horizon World came out and said that we're sorry that this event occurred, but the user should have turned on a feature called Safe Space, which allows them to interact in Horizon World, but does not allow them to interact with any people around them. Just imagine that anytime a woman complained about a sexually harassing environment, instead of fixing the environment that is harassing, we say, hey, we have a separate room over there that you could hang out by yourself in. Or we say, hey, you're not invited to the next party. Now, I feel like that happens more frequently than it should in today's society, and that's a topic for another day. Right now, when we're at the onset of potential mass adoption of this new metaverse, there needs to be a better solution. There needs to be a better moderation policy to stop this type of deplorable behavior from happening. And we need to figure that out, because right now, if we're allowing this behavior at the onset, just imagine if it's 5 months, 10 months, 15, 20 months from now, then this seed, this little kernel of harassing behavior will seed and sprout and grow. And then all of a sudden we have another platform that's seething with deplorable behavior from human beings who think that it's okay to harass others on the internet. And that's not okay, especially when the metaverse is supposed to be an environment that we need to upload our jobs into. Every California employee has the right to be free from a harassing or sexually harassing and discriminatory work environment. And that's on facts. So let me know what you think about this topic, because